Here we are again for another digital sketch. I think you guys enjoy this, so I thought that I would do another one. I'm going to skip this folder because it's bullet journal. We're going to go right into this, no messing about. This is a bullet journal folder. I was really into digital bullet journaling and I really liked that, but then I stopped doing that because I just like the feel of the traditional. But anyway, let's get into the August 2018 folder. This one is a little bit disappointing, to be honest, but I'm going to share it with you anyway because I think that it's important to show progress and to show everything rather than just the good stuff. So this, actually this is September, sorry. This is a piece that I created for a collab that I did, and it was with ALLJArt, I believe. I'm so sorry, I did a lot of collabs back in October, so I can't remember who exactly I did them with, but this one was with ALLJArt, I think, and we did a theme where we did mythological creatures. So we each drew a mythological creature. I had never done a mermaid before, so I decided to do one, and she sent me another one and we coloured it in and did it. I think she did a vampire. Yeah, she did a vampire and I did a mermaid. So that was pretty cool. Good collab, fun stuff. Really fun to draw a mermaid when I had never done it before. This is when I was trying to draw a man in a stylized way. Again, same as the other picture that I did before that I showed you in the last video. This didn't come out as good as I wanted it to. His eyes are really wonky, but I do think that I enjoy his hair and his beard and his, I like this style where you just do the kind of bust thing and then have some weird colour in the background, but I do think that this clashes with his skin tone. But I thought I picked colours from his eyes. I usually pick colour from the actual portrait to do on the outside, and I do want to explore this a little bit more, see if I can do more portraits like this and maybe commission them later on. This is just a quick Pinterest sketch. I was trying to do anatomy again and failing. I always seem to either do the anatomy really well and then muck up the face, or do the face really well and muck up the anatomy. I just can't get it down. Again, another quick anatomy study. Nothing to see here. There's boobies on this, so if you don't like boobies then go away, but if you do then stay. Well, if you don't mind them then stay, and do not flag my video. It's just drawn boobies, there's no nipples, it's fine. But here we go. This is a little sketch of a person. I think I was using one of those quick gesture websites that you can get, and I did this. Her arm is too thick, but other than that I'm quite happy with it. Here I was practicing trying to tell a story with characters and actually have people interacting with each other. It didn't really go very well, but I am happy with some of it. Like this hand is pretty cool, I like it, but other than that I don't really like this piece. Next one is more anatomy studies, and I was really happy with these. These came out so good. I was using the gesture line, the flow line or whatever you call it, and then I was building on top of that and doing all these weird poses. It's funny because I just don't think that I would actually draw something in any of these poses. Like, I just want everyday poses. People don't do these actions every day. Obviously ballerinas do or whatever, but a lot of people don't. This is funny. I like this one. Well, it's not funny. I like it. I want to get back to being able to do anatomy like this. I need to practice it a lot more. Then this one is of a little cartoon sketch of me and Matthew, who we went shopping and he was just walking along quite happy with no bags, and me in the background there carrying all the bags, just raging. He's like so happy and I'm like, I shouldn't be carrying all these bags, but I'm a girl. Doesn't mean that I can't carry bags. That's fine. The next one is just, again, pose studies. I really like this one. It's really tiny. I don't know if I actually drew it this size or if no, I couldn't have. I think I drew it bigger and I was shrinking them down and moving them around as I went, or I zoomed in really muchly. But yeah, a lot of just practicing poses. I think this is a Shmoo Draws one. Most of them are Pinterest though. This is also Shmoo Draws, I believe. I can't remember. I think this is all Shmoo Draws actually. It might be. I can't remember exactly. This one is when I started supporting Shmooze Draws on Patreon, and she produces these How Shmoo Draws little sheets on Patreon. So if you want to know how she draws and how to like do it, then I definitely would recommend it. Her tutorials are great and they're awesome, and she's awesome, so I would recommend doing that. But I was practicing expression, I think, or like, I think it was, obviously it was angles as well, but yeah, that was fun. Then I moved on to changing my colour of the background to a sort of muted light toned tan colour, and I was doing Disney characters. This is from Finding Nemo, I believe. I think it's Dory. I'm not sure, I'm not very good at that. And then we have some ants. I really love this drawing. I think even though it was copied from something else, I think I did really well on doing it. Same with this one. I think they're awesome. It's just a shame that I didn't come up with it in my imagination. And then here I was practicing on how I would draw myself, trying to do different kind of things, like not worrying too much about reality, just putting everything in the right place and then changing them. Obviously we have really skinny legs and arms, and then really dumpy sort of jelly bean like body. Again, I think the jelly bean style came from Shmoo Draws as well. Again, some more sketches and drawings and stuff just from Pinterest and things, just me practicing from reference. And yeah, I zoomed in really much when I was doing this. Really much. Then we have this again from Pinterest, just testing to see if I can draw people. No, this wasn't from, yeah, this was from Pinterest, but the person was a real person and I was trying to characterize them. I'm actually really happy with this, but I just can't get it to look the way that I want it to. This is supposed to be me walking along like a cool person. Not that I do that ever, like I just walk like a weirdo. This is definitely from Pinterest or somebody else's drawing. I just copied it and I really like it, and I think it's actually Shmoo Draws as well. Then this one was also from reference, but again trying to characterize them, trying to not do too much realism, but again failing in that regard. Although I do like the proportions of this, I just think it needs a lot more work, shadow and light and stuff. More Pinterest things. Actually, this is Pinterest, I believe, and I think this is from Drawing with Waffles. I should really write this down, I'm so bad for that, but I did start looking at Drawing with Waffles and trying to take her elements and add them to Shmoo and add them to myself. This is definitely Drawing with Waffles. Magna Girl, Rin. There, I wrote it, but we all know this is Magna Girl. But I'm really proud of this, even though it's a copy. Again, I just feel like I know I can draw, I just need to stop being a weirdo about it. So yeah, this is also from Rin. I really enjoyed that. I don't know if that's from Rin. It probably is not, because of the proportional issues. And this is definitely from somebody as well. I'm not sure if it's Rin or not, but oh, Casey. That's supposed to be Casey, I believe. If so, then I think I did a good job because I recognised it. Then we have this, which is a portrait sketch of Bailey J, which I usually do these kind of sketches for portraits, and I was going to draw Bailey J because I have drawn her in the past and I think I failed at it a little bit, so I wanted to redraw her to kind of redeem myself, but I ended up not doing it. And then last but not least, this is not finished, but I was playing around with textures and portraits because again I hadn't done portraits that much in the realistic style that I used to do them, so I wanted to see if I could here, but I kind of got bored of it and just stopped, especially with her hair. When I got to her hair I was like, right, no, I'm done. So that is this folder, and I think I'll leave it there if you want to see what's in my, oh that is August, my September folder, then please do give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see any more sketchbook tours by me, you can look at this playlist on the right there, and if you want to watch any of my videos, if you're new here and want to see what I'm about, then watch the playlist on the right, and also check out my shop if you want to buy anything from there. Thanks for watching again, and I will see you next time.